Missouri GOP Senator Josh Hawley calling for an overhaul of the FTC to address growing antitrust issues, tweeting earlier this week, imagine if the FTC and DOJ were merging their efforts and pursuing joint enforcement against big tech. That's what my new FTC reform would achieve. And joining us now to discuss his proposal, Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri. Senator, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, I got to start off asking, given the DOJ's move this week to put its thumb on the scale of the Roger Stone sentencing, I'm not sure we want the DOJ running the FTC, especially with just a single director. Isn't that an issue?
Well, I think the real issue is the alliance between big government and big tech. What you've seen is that agencies like the FTC are really susceptible to capture by the entities that they're supposed to be overseeing. And big tech is a great example. There's a revolving door between the FTC, its commissioners, its senior officials, and big tech. They go work for big tech almost as soon as they're done. They make gobs of money. That's a major problem. My bill would fix this. It's time to make the FTC accountable. They'll still have their independence. They'll have an independent director. He or she will be independently confirmed by Congress for a term of years, much like the FBI. But listen, it's time to make the FTC accountable, and it's time to get them enforcing the law.
But how do you avoid the perception or reality of political influence on the FTC when you've got it from some quarters concerned with the DOJ's recent moves here?
Well, you give them an independent director on the model of the FBI and on the model of other law enforcement agencies, where they have a director that's for a period of years, 5 years is what I propose, has to be independently confirmed by Congress, so that person is accountable to Congress. But on the whole, political oversight and political accountability is a good thing. The problem with the FTC is there is no accountability, and that's one of the reasons they haven't done anything in years when it comes to big tech. They haven't done anything to take on any of the big conglomerates, and that's because in many ways they are not politically accountable.
Well, maybe you missed a big fine they gave to Facebook, or maybe you don't think the fine is large enough.
Yeah, I think that's a joke. I mean, that's a slap on the wrist for Facebook. It's barely a speeding ticket. That's a rounding error for Facebook's revenues, and Facebook isn't deterred by that. They are forging ahead with their same business practices. No, it's time for the FTC to actually get serious. It's also time to get rid of these turf wars between the Department of Justice and the FTC over who's going to enforce what. That's just stupid. It takes up way too much time. There's no need to have these agencies fighting. It's time to get focused on enforcement.